Hello, my lovely Leos. How are you, babies? Put your paws up top for me. How are you guys? It's so great to see you. Thank you so much for joining me. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the Cross Watcher. We're taking a look at what to expect for December. If you're new here, this is the Mystic Leo. It's a Leo-only channel. Cross Watchers are welcome to be here. We don't mind. Y'all could check us out if you want. My name is Isa. I am a very proud Leo. So if you're trying to get hyped up about your life, this is where you want to be. Hang out with me. Let's read some tarot. Today I'm drinking coffee out of my brand new mug, which keeps it mega hot, like mega hot to the point where it burns. But it's a good burn, right? It's a good burn. All right, let's dig in here. I'm going to look at some oracle. I'm going to take a look at tarot. We're going to look at money, love, career, any other messages that come up. Okay, guys, please don't forget to like this video by giving it a pause up. All right, just smash and just paw on the love button for me. And please definitely don't forget to subscribe. And when you do, make sure you hit that notification bell on the top. It will tell you when I'm uploading. And not only that, it will actually show my video in the feed so you can find me again, because that's one of the biggest issues that's been happening here. But I thank you to everybody who does keep returning and supporting your girl. It means the world to me. Thank you so much for helping me build this channel and loving me back just as much as I love you guys, okay? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's talk about December, please, for Leo. My babies. What's going on with my babies? My cats are running around today being crazy. Sharing the energy with y'all. All right, what's up? What's up with Leos in December? Thank you. There's a third. There it is. Okay. All right. I'm just going to get a couple of these really super quick, you guys. And then we're going to read them out, okay? Okay, let's do this. So Leo, for December, it looks like some of you might be going in a new direction, okay? This is sort of like your energy being redirected in December. This could be a way, like being directed away from a person, place, or thing here with the roundabout. Some of you may feel like you're on some sort of repeating cycle, but I feel like you're coming out of a cycle and going into a new direction. Things are really going to flow for you if they haven't been flowing for you recently, if they've been feeling sort of stagnant, okay? And I definitely feel like your energy is being redirected toward what really your like, let's say you've been working at something, okay, and it's not like really flowing for you. I feel like somehow, because there's always a way to like niche down into something. Does that make sense? Like, I was telling one of my coaching people this, you know, sometimes it's not that what you're doing isn't right. It's just that you're not flowing in an aspect of it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you might be a health coach, but you're really crazy focused on the actual workout part instead of the part that has to do with nourishment. And so the workout part of trying to get clients who work out with you is a stiff flow. Hopefully you get what I'm saying here. And what you were made for is more of the educational part about nutrition and that flow. So I feel like you guys are having that energy, okay, in December. We have tools. A lot of you might be learning something. I feel like some of you might be choosing to take classes or going back to school. You're doing a lot of things. You're getting a lot of things wrapped up and or starting things, I feel like, in December. This is more of a masculine energy. This is about taking what you have and applying it to your life, okay? You might be fixing things around your house, getting things fixed, you know, being a helper to other people, or, you know, building different things, okay? So I feel a lot of like creation mode and flowing happening, you know, being able to utilize a lot of your resources in December, putting tools into your toolbox, whether they're spiritual, mental, or, you know, like physical tools. And then we have master, which is beautiful. There's something I feel like you guys are mastering about creation, about energy, about being in flow and allowing things to happen, right? Being in the space space where you're most creative, like I talked about earlier, right? I might be really good at something, but that doesn't necessarily mean that that specific thing is what I could be doing or should be doing, or money's going to flow to me there, or energy's going to flow to me there. Sometimes if I'm in that same thing, that same creative space, but I do something slightly different, that might be the direction I'm going. This is about focusing and disciplining the self to get shit done in December, okay? So if you've been having some sort of issues with remaining disciplined and being in that flow, I feel like you're going to get that, okay? You're learning new skills. You're working smarter, not harder. You have more of a commanding presence. Your energy is going to be very like there, right there. People are going to be looking up to you, looking to you to teach them the things that you already know, okay? You have toil and labor, change. Some of you are going to change out your car. You might be getting a new car at this time with the change card. This also indicates that some of you have car issues and you're going to be working on your car in December. We have high honor and the toil and labor. So I feel like some of you are going to be recognized for whatever it is you're doing. People are really going to be noticing you and seeing you. Like I said before, because you're having this commanding power, you're learning a lot about who you are in the space of creativity, that things that you're starting or things that you're already working in, okay? Really feeling that flow. I feel like abundance is coming, and I feel like you're also being recognized for the really good work that you've been doing all year, all right, Leo? So like, you know, the high honor could even be some type of award. It doesn't have to be centered around work. It could really be centered around anything. There's going to be a lot of work. As I said, you're really doing a lot in December. For some of you, that's because you're really getting fired up for January, right? And the new 2023 energy of the new year, all right? So the planetary energy for December is Neptune, god of the sea, inspiration, fantasy, illusion, spirituality, and imagination. Neptune symbolizes a dimension of life that cannot be experienced by our five senses, and we can only understand it and perceive it in our imagination. So I feel like some of you are going to have a lot of really amazing creative ideas in the month of December, but not only that, you're going to be highly, highly intuitive. And for some of you, this may have something to do with a direction that you need to be going or flowing into, okay? And like your, what's that word? It just escaped me. The projection? No, not projection. That's not the word I'm looking for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say here is that I feel like you guys are also going to have a lot of powerful intuitive hits. And there might be some things that you might be doing creatively that have to do with like that intuition and the expansion of that, okay? Very spiritual in December, maybe doing some new spiritual practices, okay? So I love you guys. I just wanted to say that. Okay, so let's look at a little bit of money, love, career. We have growth. Expect good money, flow, a raise, or a new job offer. We just kind of talked about that. A lot of hard work, but getting recognized for that hard work. That could come in the form of raise. It could come in the form of bonuses. That'll be great for you, or people really recognizing you. And that's what I feel. I feel like you're just going to be out there in the public eye, or people are going to be really experiencing you in a very powerful way in December. It says it's important to unlearn to grow as rules continue to morph and change. You're delaying your growth. The process of healing is worth doing. So I feel like for many of you, you may have delayed your own growth process because there's some things maybe you were not willing to look at in the recent past, okay? I can tell you as a former feeling sorry for myself, as a former constant victim in my life, sometimes it was hard for me to take responsibility for the parts that I played for where I wasn't successful or where things didn't work out in my life because I was unwilling to assume responsibility, and I delayed my own growth because of that. Okay, so in December you may be examining that. Some of you are really looking at your belief systems around who you are, the power that you hold, and how you can be source for great income and success, right? That it's like clearing out blockages, right? Money blockages for some of you. We have settling. Which Leo's been settling? Don't you dare. Baby, don't you dare. Don't you dare settle for nothing. Don't you even settle for your own ridiculous things going on in your head, okay, Leo? Because we know we're made to be stars. Hello, sun is a star. That's what we are, okay? Not today, Satan. Not today. Your soul is telling you you're on the wrong path. So as I said before, again, the redirection is God's protection. Let's call it what it is. I don't know if you believe in God, rearrange that however it suits for you. So I feel, as I said, a lot of you have been doing something where it's like, okay, this isn't productive. Why is this not productive? It's not that you're not meant to do something in that field. You're just in an area that maybe isn't suiting you. And here's the thing too. If you're around, if you're a round thing trying to fit into a square peg, stop it. Stop it, because you're stopping what is naturally in flow for you, okay? Like I said. All right. Allow yourself the time and space to evolve and find your true path. This is what we call dharmic purpose. This is actually what I'm coaching into right now, is people finding their dharmic purpose. Really not being afraid of what that is and genuinely stepping into it. So I feel like a lot of you guys really trying to figure out your path. And it's not just with like your work and what you want to do with your life. I think this is in a lot of general areas of your life. Is it good for me to do this? Is it great for me to go that direction or talk to this person or be in this particular connection? Okay. Maybe a lot of questioning yourself, but in a good way. Okay. You're in a state of avoidance because the action needed is too hard. So what do you tell yourself about the things you want to do in your life, Leo? What do you make up about it that's so hard? That you don't have money, that you don't have time? Because those are usually the two biggest. Sachi, what are you doing? She's literally zooming through the entire house like on a wheel loop, just skidding out in the whole nine. So anyway, what are you avoiding doing because you make up that there's something that you're incapable of having or being or doing to have that happen, okay? Examining that. And if you need help with that, talk to your girl. You know what I'm saying? Talk to your girl. Let me know. I will always encourage you guys. Okay, we miss, and no, it's so stupid. We miss 100% of the shots that we never take. If you never even try, how are you going to know? I'm a firm believer that if there's a dream inside of you, if there's something you want to do, you were built with the tools to have success in that area, okay? So really, really self-examining what's next for you is a huge part of December is what I'm feeling, okay? And where you stop, what has been hanging you up, Leo. It's time to get over that stuff. We have crafter. A talent is just waiting to be expressed with your hands. So some of you are very, very good at things that have to do with creating crafts, painting, maybe even writing, sculpture, anything that has to do with your hands. Homemade products, jewelry, or some kind of craft project. Start a small business at home by creating novelties by hand. Some of you might be doing this in December, okay? Or it's time to start looking in that particular area for many of you, all right? We have some jealousy and some gossip happening in December. Why? Because you're coming into a different version of yourself, Leos, okay? You're exiting 2022 as one person and stepping into 2023, a person, developing into your power, like I said before, taking a lot of your power back. A lot of you learned how to set boundaries, say no, love yourself, heal yourself, take the time for yourself, discover who you really are, love yourself in a different way, and step into a new version of yourself. A lot of people are going to be talking, right? Trying to hold you back, trying to say some shit. But isn't it perfect that the cat is here, right? That's really like Leo energy, like, pause up top, bitch. Who you talking to like that, son? That's all I want to know. Who, what? Me? Did you say me? No, Leo. Listen, ain't nobody gonna be over here talking some schmizak, okay? And if you do catch it, I feel like you're gonna put people in their place. And not just by saying stuff, but energetically, right? Energetically, you're stepping up your game for this next year, guys, and it looks really nice to me. Some of you are going to get pregnant, okay? You got the rabbit here. So if you're not looking to get pregnant, I suggest you wrap it up, or you have your little friend or your man or your whatever y'all are. Wrap it up. Don't do it. Okay? There's fears that might be resurfacing for you too, or coming up in December, all right? We have the bride. Some of you could be getting engaged. You could be getting wifed up. You know what I'm saying? Locked down, getting beautiful relationships that could lead to marriage in December as well. We have magic, curse, and the witch. Some of you could be studying this, okay? But I do feel like some of you could be finding out there's an energy that's been around you of somebody who's been trying to pull you down energetically, right? By doing certain things. You guys already know I'm not one of them huge people that in every single reading, I talk about witchcraft and all that kind of crazy shit. That's just not me. Because I don't believe people are out here cooking up some cauldrons like, I just can't wait. Let me tell you something. Some of us got ancestors. Here's my warning now. Be very careful who you mess around with and who you do them type of things with. That's why I don't mess with it. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know which ancestor gonna come for me. I'm cool. And I got an army. You know what I'm saying? I got an army, so I'm good, right? But some of you could be learning about that. I mean, I got, you know, do you. It's just me, how I am. But do you. Some of you could be learning about this. And some of you are really tapping into, quote unquote, your magician. You're creating a lot of things for your future in December, okay? And also, someone could have a bad eye on you. You get what I'm saying? Right, guys? All right, cool. Let's dive into some tarot. Let's dive into some tarot for my babies. What do we got here for Leo, please? Let's talk about love, whatever else comes up, money and career. I'm using the Psychic Tarot today, the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. I just felt like I was in the mood for it. Yeah, look at that. Deception and envy. Again, you know, people looking at you, people checking you out, people feeling envious of you and how far you've come and what you're doing, okay? So be aware that you got some haters cropping up here in December. But it's all good. You know what I'm saying? People don't often like to see other people win. What they like is when people stay in one space and they never grow. But you guys are breaking out of that space, okay? Look at that. Triumphant success. Everything that you're doing, the ideas that you're coming up with, you have successful ideas, Leo. What you're doing now in December is looking into application of those ideas. And you're definitely overcoming, as I said before, some of those crazy beliefs you had. Look at triumph. I mean, it's just all over the place. Here you are again. What else do you need to know? That it's looking very, very successful in everything that you touch and do in December, guys. I would even say far into the new year. All right. And there's going to be a lot of people that are very unhappy with how you're winning, but we don't give a shit. Did you hear me? We don't give a shit what you think. You know why? All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Right? Everybody puts their paws up and they stay there and they stay there. What? Up, down, up, down. I forget how the song goes. I earned that shit in years. Anyway, that was my clubbing days. We're not going to talk about that. Shh. Don't tell people. Don't tell people what I used to do. All right. So, yeah, I see a lot of success in whatever you do. Some of you have some really, really great ideas, and they're going to be very successful, and a lot of people are going to be really super angry about it, okay? What else for Leo? Yeah, things moving very, very rapidly. This is like Eight of Wands energy. So some of you could be traveling. You're getting a lot or learning a lot of information here. A lot of people talking to you, business transactions and that kind of stuff, okay? My God, look at that. Just as I say it, partnerships and alliances comes up here. This is like the Three of Pentacles. So you could be doing a lot of work and or meeting a lot of people in December that are going to help you on your path to success. We have foundation and achievements. Some of you are buying and purchasing a home, maybe even renting it, doing things around fixing up the house and stuff like that. But this is definitely about achieving things, right? And recognizing you are valuable, and what you do is you bring value to people that you're around, Leo, and to the world in general, okay? You're a beautiful, beautiful human being with a powerful, powerful purpose on this earth, and nothing you do is short of a miracle. Every single day we wake up, I just want you guys to take a second to think about this, okay? If you ever get down on your life and you're ever like, I ain't shit, man, don't ever say that, okay? It's very important that you always use high conversation when you talk about yourself. Don't be self-deprecating, right? I can't say don't, but I'm saying do your best, right? To not overthink yourself into oblivion. I want you to think about how much of a miracle it is that every single cell, every single thing is working perfectly in order for you to be watching me right now, for me to be able to speak, for you to be able to walk. If you ever for a moment in your life feel completely ungrateful for whatever reason and you're beating yourself up, I want you to remember that it is literally a miracle, and that if there was one little piece of your DNA, one little cell that was off, you would not be here right now. So if you ever find that it's hard to have gratitude, do not forget everything you have already achieved, the fact that it's a miracle, okay? This 4 talks about that. It talks about celebrating even the smallest thing, that you can breathe, that you can see, that you can hear, and patting yourself on the back for how far you've already come, okay, Leo? Again, listen, if you ain't trying to have babies, stop it. Okay, some of y'all are finding out you're pregnant or you're having a baby in December. But this also talks about growth and expansion, right? Really nurturing our dreams, ourselves, right? Our energy, being in that divine feminine of creating things, because that's what divine feminine does. The masculine has that powerful energy, that inertia, like that Ace of Wands that starts things, right? But when you give something to a divine feminine, what does she do? She multiplies it, she expands it, she creates even more from it. A lot of you are having very, very powerful, like I said, intuition. You're doing like some, like that work, right? That energy work, whether it's witchcraft, goddess work, moon work, whatever it is, okay? Spells. What else, please, for Leo? I have a 10 here. This is talking about completions, okay? So you're completing some sort of cycle and you have some sort of destined thing coming through here. What's this destined meeting and or people? Okay. Some of you are getting an answer to a health question here with the rest and rejuvenate, all right? Somebody you closed a cycle with is going to also be reaching out to you in December. So if you haven't heard from somebody, they're coming back again. I feel like there was like something left unsaid, or there was an energy that was kind of left open-ended for some of you, and it's coming back. A lot of you are doing meditation and or communicating with spirit very, very heavily in December. Some of you, your solar plexus chakra is in reverse, okay? So, you know, Notice if you are having trouble listening to your intuition. I think many of you may need to do some sort of practices, or you're doing some sort of practices to sharpen your intuition, and it will be very strong. But right now, the solar plexus chakra also talks about us not having the fire, the energy in the belly to do our will. Okay, to like really express ourselves. Maybe sometimes you feel like you have trouble getting things off the ground. Okay, so your solar plexus chakra is off. There is a lot of different stuff here that's on YouTube that you can find that will help to restore the solar plexus chakra. So you have that will, right? You have that confidence moving forward to do what it is you really want to do with yourself. Okay, what else? Somebody also is not feeling very, they're scared. I feel like someone's afraid to come forward and talk to you and wrap up that energy. Yeah, we have the shadow here, the 18. Some of you might be doing some shadow work or looking at yourself. And I feel like whoever this is has had a difficult time, if this is a person coming forward, really looking at themselves and being able to do that work, okay? And something about you may have had this person look at their shadow side, and I feel like they're kind of coming forward and saying, hey, you made me see something that I didn't recognize before. Okay, passion ignited, Ace of Wands. I love it. Big wood energy. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you got big energy. Right? Some of y'all having sexy time. Sexy time. Oh, sexy time. All right. So some of you are doing some sort of speaking as well, and or writing, or like really stepping into that. You have your throat chakra with the passion ignited. So some of you could be starting some sort of YouTube, some sort of business, something like that, where it's going to really take off for you because you're very passionate about what it is you're talking about. You're using your voice. You could be singing, doing that kind of stuff, doing different projects that have to do with you, your words, your speaking, your imagination, your thoughts. You have a lot of energy happening here in December, okay? So if it's been that you've had trouble with that energy, I see you having a lot of it. You could be meeting somebody here that might just be like a hookup type of fling, which is all right, you know what I'm saying? Hey, ain't nothing wrong. I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. I don't see nothing wrong. Right. Crown chakra again. Okay, so we're talking about your connection with spirit. We're talking about creating or really stepping into the 5D. I have this thing that's written on my mirror, and it talks about, and I look at it every day, it talks about me being in my highest potential, my highest fulfillment in the 5D, right? Creating things in a brand new space, moving from one version of myself into another, and continually progressing. Okay, so I feel like you guys are really in that energy of connecting with spirit and ascension. What else? Standing your ground. Some of you are creating a lot of very strong boundaries with people because it's just something that needs to happen. And I find it so interesting that the sun is like a huge part of this card, okay? And I think that's what makes you really super attractive to a lot of people, Leo, is that you are so willing at times to defend what it is that you're truly passionate about, and definitely stand your ground and not let people take advantage of you. Okay, so don't let people come around taking advantage of you. Show me love, please, for Leo, because y'all ain't telling me nothing. King of Swords, Farfignugan. Okay, there could be somebody at a distance here. 8 of Wands. You could be meeting new people here. Could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There's a lot of dating and or talking. Could be like talking to people over the internet, stuff like that. Yeah, definitely. Again, Seven of Wands. You know, I feel more like this is like your dating life might be a little bit challenged, but you're still going for it at this time. For those of you that are single, what else? Yeah, again, somebody at a distance once again. All right, Leo. Then we have the Empress card. I'm seeing a lot of repeating here. Fertility, connecting, getting outside. Some of you are going on trips in nature. Okay, what else here? Some of you might be letting somebody know that you're moving on and setting boundaries with them. You could be cutting somebody off in December for some of you. I do have the Death card, okay? We have Scorpio and we have Libra here pretty strong. There's a phase of your life that you're done with, okay? And it's the phase where you're constantly having to fight to get what you deserve in a relationship, Leo. That is done for you. It feels like you're closing out this year very strong with this energy, okay? You're no longer fighting to like get people to respect you. Why should you? You know, it's kind of like that energy. Like if I don't get it from Jump Street, then I am very capable now of just moving forward and not even dealing with that. All right. You're leaving people or a person behind where you feel like you've been the stronger of the individuals, and you're the one who always has to keep reminding somebody how they're supposed to treat you. And I don't think relationships should be like that, okay? I don't think you want to do that anymore, all right? You're not letting people take advantage of you. Definitely sticking up for yourself here. What else? I'm going to get a couple more. Yeah. And those people, that Six of Pentacles in reverse, who haven't reciprocated their energy, who have been selfish with you and taken you for granted and the energy that you bring to the table. Excuse me, hold up. The table that you are. You're the table. Don't ever forget that I said that. You are the table. If somebody doesn't know how to get a chair and sit down and use all the forks and the knives, okay, and they're still, I live in a cave, unga bunga. They're using their fucking, bye. Get some etiquette, bitch, bye. Get them off your table. Done. Elevate yourself. You're looking for them 5D connections, not them unga bunga 3D. I live in a fucking cave. People need to grow up. You know what I'm saying? Stop using other people. Get your own life. You know, I don't know why I feel so sick by that. I feel like somebody's pissed off that something happened like that, okay? These people be out here on some stupid ass shit and then be like, I'm the victim. Mother... We're gonna, just pray for me, folks. Pray for me, because I don't know why I'm just bitter about it. I'm bitter about it. And it didn't even happen to me. I'm just bitter about it for you. Okay, what else? Talk to me about relationships for Leo. What's coming, please? What's coming, please? Sorry, I was on my boob. Okay. Yeah, there's a new love that's coming here. Okay, Page of Cups. This person could be younger than you for sure. They could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. 10 of Swords and Ace of Swords. All right. I feel like you're not really clear about what you want, but you're maybe out here dating. You could be also dealing with somebody who's not clear about what they want. But, you know, I feel like you're leaving some stuff behind, okay? And it's definitely that immature energy of people that don't know what they want, okay? So if somebody comes into your space, Leo, and you're like, well, what do you want out of a relationship? Oh, I don't know. You're like, yeah, I'm moving on, okay? I'm moving on. Because I think you guys are getting clear about what you want. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. There is some sort of job offer and or money coming through here. Possibly even potentially a relationship. All right. And I feel like whoever's coming through here is not going to make you question how they actually feel about you. Okay. So you're not going to feel doubts with this person. You're going to feel like this is the doubting phase of not being sure of whether or not you can sink into and relax into a relationship. That's going to be over for many of you, okay? This person is going to make you feel better. You have a lot of responsibilities and things that you're going to be handling too next month, okay? Somebody that you may have lost contact with, like I said, this is coming up again, 3 of Cups in reverse. I feel like they're coming back around. You might have unintentionally made this person come back unintentionally, okay? But there is some sort of communication from somebody you fell off with. You could have been very good friends with this person and or in a love situation with them. I feel like you guys really are starting to understand the power in your words and your ability to create anything you want. Manifestation, okay? The Magician talks about that. People say, oh yeah, I have all the tools. I listened to a reading. I'm sorry. I just have to say it. I just don't get why some readers will spend 15 minutes going on and on about one card. I listened to this lady and I like her and respect her as a reader, but just, oh, you have all the tools and you can manifest anything and you have all the tools. You see that here? You have all the, I'm like, this isn't about just having everything you need. This is about knowing that you are everything you've ever needed. Some of you are starting to understand that you don't need people like that. 3 of Cups in reverse, right? You're the only thing that you ever really need. You're all the love that you have ever really needed. And that is a powerful place to be, because that is that fucking unstoppable. You can't bother me. You're remaining unbothered. Not in the sense of like, I'm going to be a smart ass. I'm going to be in my ego like, shit, I ain't bothered. But in the sense that I truly feel that letting go, right? That letting go, not being attached to things as maybe some of you were in the year prior. Even the energy that you might still be coming to readings about that keeps showing up. Because I always say it. If the freaking energy is popping up and you're bitching that you keep seeing it, that means there's something that's still vibrating in some of your cells. And we still got a whole community of, 50,000 people seeing this video that haven't shifted yet, right? So understand, that's why we say take the parts that resonate for you and then leave the rest that doesn't. But you guys, you're now starting to see that thoughts become things, words become things, and really understanding the power behind that, okay? I like this energy for you. I think I'm going to pull 2 more cards here from the tarot, and then we're going to wrap it up, all right, guys? I like to do the long reads for you just because, Leo, I just feel like you deserve it. You need to know what's, I don't know. You need to know what's up. That's all. You're my babies, okay? Because I'm going to be extra and I'm going to read extra for you guys. All right, so a lot of things that you have maybe wanted or fantasized about, things that you've wanted to create, you're going to have the options, I think, to create. There are going to be actual opportunities for you, a lot of them. With the 7 of Cups, a lot of opportunities happening for you in December. It is up to you, Queen of Swords, right, to be decisive about which of these opportunities you're going to take. We saw the King of Swords and we saw the Queen of Swords, okay? So what this is saying to me is that you're going to be very wise about the choices that you make, because there are going to be a lot of choices for you, whether they have to do with the direction of relationships or people that are options coming into your life, whether they have to do with directions that you could be going with a career or something like that. We could be talking about family. You apply it as it resonates for you, but you're very smart, Leo. So people are going to come to you for a lot of advice. You're going to be sharing a lot of that information. Some of you, it'll be through podcasts, through writing. You're going to decide, right? You're going to start getting clear on your vision for yourself here in December. And I like this energy for you, okay? A lot of you are more focused on your career and what you're doing with your life, I feel, at this time, than you're actually focusing on a relationship, which is going to be really good for some of you, all right? But let's take a look at these romance angels, all right, and see if there's any people or energies around love here that's new. I do see new people coming in here, and I see somebody, as I said before, who isn't going to make you feel like you have to babysit them, okay? And it may not last long. It could be a little thing, you know, it just happens for a little while, but everybody has a purpose and a reason for why they pass through. You know what I'm saying? Take the lessons with you. That's what I think a lot of you are doing, taking the lessons from the last year with you, okay, into this new year. Playfulness to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. I think there might be somebody you have a really good like back and forth banter with. And we also have the very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. That's what this is. That's this Queen of Swords, Seven of Cups energy for me. This is getting clear on all of the different options that you have, the things that you want, because when you do, then things will come to you. And it's not just about romance. It's about everything in life. When you're clear about what you want, and I mean specific and clear, then it will come to you. Because some of you be like, I want love. And then you get temporary love, or you get the ugliest person you ever seen that loves the shit out of you, and you can't do things with them. You know what I'm saying? You have a hard time making out or whatever because you're like, I asked for love and I got this crazy person who's in love with me, but like they're also not cute. They're not cute. I'm not attracted. Yeah, that happens. Just letting you know. Okay. This could be the one. Make the effort. There could be somebody that's coming into your life here, okay, that, you know, you might have a little bit of trouble recognizing. But the moment you do recognize whoever this person is, there's the potential here. Don't get yourself stuck in your head here about it, okay, Leo? Like, if you're not seeing a bazillion red flags, make the effort. Okay, it's going to come because you have this playful attitude, this attitude of like, you know what, things come and go and I'm able to release. And the more that we're able to release, the more that we actually attract a lot of the things that we do need, want, and deserve into our lives. All right. But I always say this, you have to know you're deserving first. We have to be able to have detachment, right? Because detachment means that you love yourself more than you love the thing. When we love things more than we love ourselves, we get really, really severely disappointed when those things don't work out, right? What else? I feel like there's somebody for some of you that you detached from. I'm not going to lie. I'm getting this energy of somebody coming back, okay? Because they're realizing, I think I might have, you know, made a mistake when it comes to Leo, right? Maybe they had some expectations and, you know, at the time when they were judging you, you weren't meeting the expectation. Guess what? Like I said, we're the table, okay? Don't forget it. Learn how to use the fucking cutlery at the table, okay? Stop using your fingers like a caveman. We have the runner. What did I say? Okay, this is somebody running away from the connection, runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to their ego, okay? Expect that somebody might be on their way back. We have stabbed in the back, heartache, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. Could be for some of you, you're like, nah, that's cool. I'm all right. This person really hurt me and I'm good. Okay. So you could feel heartbroken and you're still recovering from that. We have the dragonfly. Be lighthearted. Like I said, letting go, detaching, right? Finding out things coming to light, adapt, change, heal. A lot of you are adapting, you are changing, and you are healing in the month of December. And I also feel the dragonfly is very important when it comes to our ancestors and having that support. And I talked about it just briefly earlier, like I was joking around and I'm like, I got a lot of ancestors. Well, some of you do too. And they very much are here supporting you and helping you through this time. Okay, Leo. So babies, this is what I got for you. I really hope that it was helpful, that it resonated for you. If it did, please make sure you smash the love button for your girl. Like I said before, don't forget to subscribe, comment down below, say what's up to your girl, give me some pause, give me some energy, give me some love. I'm in it today. I'm like deep in my like just want to love you guys and show you a lot of appreciation. It has been a really super challenging year for me as a content creator here on YouTube, as a tarot reader. I've grown a lot. I've learned a lot about myself. I went through a relationship that that ended for me in this year. I don't normally share my own personal life, but I've been through a lot of very powerful shifts in myself. So I get it, you guys. I totally get it, and I hope that you all are wrapping up this year of 2022 and going into 2023 as powerfully as I feel that I'm shifting into this new energy, right? This new kind of beingness. This new beingness that's happening for me. So guys, with that said, I wish you all the best, Leo babies. Thank you so much for making this year really, really wonderful and amazing for me. Nobody stepped up for me like you guys, and I love you and I appreciate you for that. And I will forever be grateful. I wish you all the best in 2023. Love you guys. Bye.